making time for traction. Now, this comes from a central principle we all need to understand, that if you don't plan your day, somebody is going to plan it for you. That there's no coincidence that we talk about time like we talk about money, right? We make time for people in our life. We spend time just like we spend money. We pay attention just like we would pay with dollars and cents. And so we need to start treating our time at least as much of as a valuable commodity as we would with money. That in fact, I think we should be generous with our money, but very stingy with our time. Why? Because we can always make more money. Right? You can always make more money. You cannot make more time. I don't care if you're Jeff Bezos or Bill Gates. It doesn't matter how much money you have. They also have the same amount of time that you have, the same 24 hours in every single day. But here's the problem. Most people out there say they're distracted, right? They say, oh, my phone distracted me and I did this and that. And my boss wanted this and my kids wanted that. I couldn't focus. I couldn't do what I want to do because I had all these distractions in my life. But when you actually ask them, wait a minute, what did you plan to do with your time? What did you actually get distracted from? Show me your calendar. You know what they show you? Most people? A big, white, blank, perfectly pristine day with nothing on it. So here's the thing. How can we call something a distraction unless we know what it is distracting us from? You can't call something a distraction unless you know what it's distracting you from. Which is why, in order to become indistractable, we have to define how we want to spend our time. Now, how do we do that? We turn our values into time. We turn our values into time. So what are values? Let's define values very quickly. Values, it's another one of these words we toss around, but when you press people and say, well, what does that actually mean? Here's my definition of values. Values are attributes of the person you want to become. Values are attributes of the person you want to become. And it's not up to me or anyone else to tell you what your values should be. You have to decide what your values are based on the person you want to become.